Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of One Idiot, One Console, because the other one's at work. We're picking back right up where we left off on this world here. So we finally got things to a place where I kind of think we're not dying, but, you know, we'll see how well that goes in the long run. I'm letting these fill up, and then I'm going to use the rest of this water to just keep things about where it should be. I'm starting to actually have a little bit of a water collection over here, which I'm getting to early this time. Trying to get building these and this so that when there's inevitably a bad tide, I can pause immediately, flip over here, and flip these things up, which I am also working on metal production so that I can eventually just automate that with sluices, which are, like, my favorite thing ever. What's the power supply demand? Okay, we're a little low. Well, now's as good a time as any to start building more. I think I'm gonna leave this space open and just loop around, so... Let's see if I can... Oop, not a big one. Can't put that there. Alright, that is where I can put that. Excellent. Can I place another one anywhere? Okay, I can put one there. Can't put one here. Let's go that way. And as much as that's going to take more logs, I think that will actually make things easier in the long run. I thought they were actually building that finally. I was like, hey! Alright, let's go see. We've got one of these done. You could totally just be building the staircases, but sure. Why not? Don't want that. Which, this is not the most important thing that I'm doing right now, but I'm just gonna, you know, add in that little bit. Is that the same? No, okay, so that needs to be, whoop, not that. Don't do that. Nobody build that. There's this. Alright, so I can start blocking off this area. I don't think I'm gonna need to get down there anymore. With levy, not dam, please. Alright, that was not what I wanted. You know what, I shouldn't do these sharp corners anyway, because then the beavers won't be able to build efficiently. That's one too high. Oh well. Probably gonna go up that high eventually anyway, so sure. Of course they're getting done the stuff on the very outskirts when I want them to go down here. Come on, guys. Alright, let's go ahead and raise these priority. As much as I don't necessarily think that's a phenomenal idea, I would like to have this done before the next problem is a bad tide. You know? And I think I might actually go ahead and build a builder's hut. Where is that? District management. There we go. Yep. My bad on that one. I should start planning for sluices down here at some point too. Is the water level still rising there? Kind of. I don't think it's gonna affect anything. Yeah, ran out of water, so that's fine. Okay, that's perfect. Oh my god, I have so many beavers with nothing to do. Might help if they had storage of the stuff that they need a little closer. Nope, not large piles. That would be helpful to have a lot of logs nearby. I think he could go to there. Yep. Perfect. And then I'll just go ahead and empty that one whenever they've got this done. Alright. So then what I think I'll do is I'll have a little sluice system somewhere. Probably down here to just block it off. I don't know how far exactly I can fill up. We'll find out. So far so good. So far so better than the last couple of episodes. Alright. I am just gonna leave all of this stuff here. I don't care that much. Also gonna raise. Oh wait, never mind. Pause, pause, pause. Ah! Forgot about the other side. Alright, I'm totally raising the priority of that. I'm sick of waiting. What else is happening over here? It's fun that we still have water over there for a minute. Alright. Got water. Got 5 days left on the drought. I think we'll be able to do 5 days on what we have. Don't quote me on that. need these lumberjack flags anymore. Well, I guess except for that one tree. We'll leave it. That one gets to live. I guess there's no reason why not to stockpile extra food then. Full up on berries, that's the problem. Oh, I'm out of berry storage. Alright, that's gonna be a minute. At least I've got people babysitting the berries, so that way they will get picked at some point here. That'll help. I don't know if anyone else finds it this satisfying, but I really, really like watching them do this. There's just something so satisfying about watching them build stuff to me. Sometimes I hate that it puts the dang puff of smoke over stuff, because then you're like, oh, cool. That totally didn't go the way I wanted it to, I guarantee it. And then you actually see it and you're like, no, okay, it went fine. Why are you making me nervous? What is that? 1 layer low? Yeah, hence the eventual sluices. Alright, we're getting there. Cool. I broke the path too soon. Alright, now they should come and get this. And we wait. Alright, one more. And of course we have to wait until tomorrow. Ah, somebody just hit it with a hammer! Oh, when I'm actually doing well in this, I'm expanding a lot faster than I expect to be, which is nice. Alright, what do I have this at? Dam height, so that's fine. That's fine. Let's get that up to dam height to begin with. Cool. That'll do it. That went fast once it went. Alright. They're back in business. That one's done. Oop, wrong one. There we go. Ah, shit. Well, I can go back this way. That's fine. Okay. Looks like they might even be able to reach that. That works. I keep pressing the wrong keys today. I should probably get someone down here to get these at some point. Well, now I already don't need these anymore. See how close I am to getting this done. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and raise the priority of that, because so I've already got all the gears in there that I need for it, I've got all of the planks that I would need for it, and I've got all of the scrap metal that I would need for it, so... Bless me. I'm starting to think I have some kind of allergy. Which I think I've been talking about for a while now, but I really am starting to think I might have some kind of allergy. What's missing? A worker? Okay, probably one of these then. There it is. I got him out for some reason. What do I want you for? Maybe for the metal? I don't know, I'm confused now. Why did I do that? What's approaching? Drought. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Let's go ahead and try a dry run real quick. Perfect. Good, good. Hoping the waves aren't making problems downstream so much. Hopefully that's not doing anything this far down. And the lone tree. Kind of vibing, honestly. Okay, maybe? Yeah. Let's see what it does downstream. Yeah, it's fluctuating a little bit. As long as it doesn't flood anything too badly, I don't care. Which, so far, so good on that front. Yeah, we're gonna go with it's fine. Hey! There we go. Nobody working there. Yay. Alright, nobody working at the grill. One of the lumberjack flags. And the metal place. How many? Yeah, that can only have one worker. That one's fine. Where am I missing somebody? Oh, yeah, still the grill. Duh. Alright. Alright. At this point, I think it may be time for some more houses. That was not what I meant to do. Trying to figure out how to do my looped staircase thing here. I'll do half of them. Hey, that's good. Oh good, I wasn't sure I eyeballed that right. Go ahead and get him there. Pick up the dang rubble, guys. They're not keeping up with the carrots so well, huh? Yes, please, unlock the sluice. only need 5 metal blocks for it, so we've already got enough to build all 3 sluices. We just need them to get here. I'm going to start laying the groundwork for the sluices that I'm going to use over here for just water level control. I would like to be able to blow this area up, really. You know what, actually, I want to experiment with what the hell happens with this sluice up here, because I have a thing that I'm hoping these things can do, and I'm not sure if they can anymore. I'm hoping if this depth, even if it's not touching it, is at a certain length, I can make it open, you know? So, like, it, you know, close above downstream depth 0.5, right? So if this is at 0.5 and it's not touching the sluice, I wonder if the sluice will know. Because if the sluice will know, that's perfect. It's exactly what I needed to do, you know? But if not, that's okay, I just have to do this differently than how I was expecting to. Alright, but what I'm doing right now is I'm just very slowly replacing everything with sluices, which I mean, like, kind of obvious, but also, like, the reasoning why I'm doing this as slowly as I am is because if the next problem that happens is a bad tide and I am not done with this, we're so screwed. Oh, please don't build that and trap yourselves. Can I put stairs here anymore? No. Couldn't remember. There's all of that. Pretty sure they can reach these from down here. Alright, here we go. Good on food, good on water. I'm gonna go check to see how the water situation in... Wait. I can move that fast? Whew. No one told me about this? Oh, man. This makes my life so much easier. Does it work for... Yeah, it does. Dude, what? No one deemed it important to tell me this thing? Alright. I don't know where it's gonna go if I put down the sluice right now, so... Alright. Fuck it. It did not go backwards. Good, good. so let's see. Okay, yeah, so it's not gonna work. Good to know. So that means that I just have to do something a little different down here than what I want to do, which blows. Which, having to do this is exactly what I'm trying to avoid. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop some of this from being a planting area. It's gotta be a little ways out. So what about here and here? Oh hey! Finally producing grilled spouter rock. Let me go ahead and give you a tiny warehouse for all of the things that you need. Alright, which if I've stopped the planting there, I'll need to stop it further back as well. I think I'm gonna just line this side with sluices and let it work itself out, maybe? I guess I could make this a pillar. Yeah. We're gonna go with this, I think. Looks fine to me, I guess. Well, at some point they'll get it. Alright, what's empty? Grill, because of course. And something else. There it is. How many kids do I have and how close are they to growing up? Not particularly. That's fine, I'll just leave it for now, neither of that's particularly important. And somehow one of the spots got filled. Magically. Maybe somebody was sick, that could make sense. Not seeing anybody. Oh, there goes that. Got some major fluctuation on what exactly is going, or like working anymore. totally build this from the top down, even. That'll do it. Wrong button. Alright, well. We've made, like, okay progress thus far. I forgot to mark that, which would have been helpful. See how fast they can get this going. That's good. The metal blanks are the metal blocks are going to be the most difficult. There's one. Somebody just used the logs right there. Makes sense to me. Yeah, there it goes. Perfect. Alright, so now that area is just fine for when we get to where we want to be with my brain producing thoughts in the order I would like it to. Anyway. Now we've got that all set up, so we shouldn't have to worry about it. Which is great, because that means the next bad tide won't be an issue. Now the question becomes this stuff. Which I think I am going to go ahead and raise the priority of. But I would also really like them to get this done. Too far. Okay, whatever then. Oh wait, no. I want a dam. There we go. Alright. And then let's have these close above downstream depth. Let's go 6. That works. Which means I can get rid of this. Because I'm automating way earlier than I normally do. Is the farthest stuff reachable? Cool. Excellent. And I'm gonna need this top layer too, so that'll do. Alright. Well, on that note, we are doing pretty damn good. Next episode we'll get to see how everything works when we've actually got some water, and hopefully not too quickly, but at some point I would like to see what happens when we get a bad tide. But for now, as always, thank you for hanging out with me. I do genuinely enjoy having you here, your company. And I hope you have a good day, night, whatever it is for you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!